Okay, folks, 7th of March, Tuesday, we are looking forward to 3 p.m. GMT, where Jerome Powell is going to get up in front of the Senate committee and testify as he does. I think it's once per quarter. It's a 2-day affair, day one being where they get the big questions out of the way. So it's going to be the usual grilling of why are you taking such decisions? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? And it's basically like Powell in the principal's office. So let's look onto these markets and see where we're positioned. And it's been a couple of days, but I have been off the desk as we've been having a new baby here in Duggan Capital, little baby Piper born on the 2nd of March there. So anyway, let's look at the SPOOs. All right, it's been tricky to say the least. All right, and so we've got the trend, also referred to in FinTwit universe as the line now. So as you can see here, the line, right, the trend. And so look, we've been kind of in actually 3 different registers, right? We've been in what can only be described as here, or well, up. We've been trading up here, then in this lower register down here, and now we're back. Well, we were then trading up in here, right, in these 3 areas, right, and this is kind of a massive distribution across these areas and then back down into this area. Okay, but really strong bids coming in over the last 2 sessions. Buying yesterday very much contained by just really, I think the market's getting a little too out in front of their skis, to borrow a term from Paul Tudor Jones. And so I think we can remain within this mega sort of range in the SPOOs until we get something a little more indicative of what is the Fed thinking right now about 50 at the next one, or is it 25? And right now, it may be 50 if you ask me. But nonetheless, the one thing we can take away from this daily bar chart is the markets, inflation looking hot again. The Fed might do another 50 basis point hike. Markets do not give a shit. They do not care. Bang, we're still up here holding the mid of this range. So, really be careful if you're trying to sell these markets, which I am. But you just got to be really careful. So, look, I think we've seen resistance at the 40.83s half yesterday. Bit of a doji from that. And so I think we can easily then probably come back underneath 40.43. So, right, what does that look like? Essentially, 40.43s. Well, actually, it's right here on the 60-minute chart. We kind of pipped off of that as a low yesterday and haven't looked at it this morning. Didn't actually hit the 40.83s to the tick yesterday either. So, we could be in for a trade against that. And then I'd actually be looking for shorts if we get up there actually on SPOOs and then come back down to earth here. But let's see what we can get today. I'm really kind of staying away from US equities at the moment, simply because I think it's just way too messy. On the Dow yesterday, some pretty good trades coming in off of that CVAH 33,409s. We're looking for longs on that. We got that over the open. And then we came back down there in the close. So net doesn't really look like we went anywhere in the Dow yesterday. QVWAP also coming up at 33,653s. I think if we get there, I would maybe be looking for shorts on the Dow there as well. But I can't be looking at shorts as the market remains balanced above the 33,409s. And then NASDAQ as well. The pattern, we observed this both on NASDAQ and SPOOs yesterday. This downtrend, right? This downtrend here. Okay, so we got it here, coming in here. And then we have the breakout, and then we pull back onto VWAP here, and then bang, up we go. And then pull back yesterday to around the trend again. So, and then just kind of slithering sideways here in the APAC session, holding on the P-Val. But nonetheless, the breakout on this trend proving yesterday, holding on VWAP on 2 occasions on the NASDAQ. All right. So, for today, I'd really like to come in with a late trade, sort of 30 minutes after the open, and it's going to let the market show its hand a little bit before we're going to get on board with the trade. You can see here yesterday, it was pretty fast through the open that we tested on the CVAH and then rallied before coming back. So, you could have easily come in at the tail end of the opening half an hour and come in with a long there. So, or even gone off a VWAP for the long. So, anyway, that's equities. Oil, we're short oil this morning here in Duggan Capital. Down she goes. Look here, lovely test at around 10 a.m. and indeed at 8:30 off of the PVAH. The second test at 10 off of the VWAP. Bang, down we come. We're looking for 79.50 is the bottom of the former gap that got closed yesterday, and the P-Val. Before we could even think about buying this thing. And so a couple of guys in this trade now, including me, since this morning. Oil, I can't go over the macro. I literally don't have enough time to do that. It's just ultimately China demand. All right, China demand coming back. That's why we're up here on oil. And I think we're going to do over 81 spot 80s this week, if not today. Okay. Gold getting beaten up down here on the lows, 1842s, as you can see just to the right side of my head. And euro and dollar both kind of mid-range at the moment, though the last kind of, I think, 2 weeks, is it? Well, it's a little high actually on the 2 week range. But look, no real comments. I think, watch out for dollar weakness or strength on the back of Jerome's comments today. And Bitcoin just nursing its wounds here at 22,337s. I like the longs there, looking for 23,424s actually. So a bit of that. I'll leave that on my charts for now. All right. So for the detailed look ahead that we do for the actual traders in Duggan Capital, we do that 1:45 every day. So please do tune in. Or join up to the Pro Trader 12 course, and you get all of that included, and Discord access and all the learning material. A couple of inquiries in this morning about that. Good to see. So we're broadening out the team here. Alrighty, listen, it's today and tomorrow for Jerome NFP Friday. Hold on to your hats, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, cheers.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are confirmed to go for orbit. Roger.